everyone, this is From We Can't to We Can. I'm your host, Trinity Jagdeo, and today we have a very special guest. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hi guys, so my name is Michelle Vinakurov. I am 22 years old and I live with autism. Online on my social media accounts, you guys could also follow my professional accounts. I'm known as Exceptional Shell. That's my other nickname that I get told a lot and stuff, like growing up. So that's that's my nickname in a way. So,
That's awesome. How
thank
did you
you.
get that nickname?
That nickname, actually, part of it, my friends called me Shell growing up, Shell or Shelly, so that's where I kind of got that from. And then the exceptional part, a lot of my teachers growing up, like that I had during the school years, like told me that like I was an exceptional student and stuff, and like for a bright future. So that's why that's where the other part of it came from.
That's incredible. I love that. So
Thank
why don't
you.
you go ahead and tell us a little bit about your story, about how you grew up?
All right. So I was born in Brooklyn, New York, because like I currently live in New Jersey, but back in the days, like I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and for me with my autism back then, it's not like how for me now today. So when growing up and stuff in Brooklyn, I was completely nonverbal all the way till I was 6 years old. So I couldn't verbally communicate till 6. I didn't say my first word till then. Also, that I lacked eye contact. I was non-responsive to anybody that like called my name and stuff. And I, with my siblings, my older sister Samantha and my younger brother John, like I pretty much, I didn't even know like how to play or anything. And I was pretty much just like sitting there really. I didn't know how to do anything. So I was just what I pretty much describe it as like I was pretty much in my own world really, because I didn't like, you know. And I had a lot of temper tantrums and meltdowns, but a lot of it I feel like came from just because I couldn't really communicate anything. So, but also that I liked everything in a routine. If anything was thrown off, that's where also my temper tantrums and meltdowns came in, because when my schedule would change and everything of what we would be doing and stuff. But now today I work as a paraprofessional, as a teacher assistant for elementary school students living with autism. I am a keynote speaker. I've been very fortunate since I was in high school to have been going throughout New Jersey to speak for special education organizations and special education parent advisory groups to talk about my story and like other topics in the education field, like with inclusion and with all of that. And also that I am a committee member of the New Jersey Autism Think Tank. And I'm also a panelist for a weekly webinar series called Ask an Autistic, which actually I'm on tonight at 8 p.m. So
Wow.
yeah, I'm the panelist on there with other adults that are living with autism. So
That's incredible.
thank you. I do a lot in the community and stuff, whether it be for like for children or even just with everybody else in general too.
That's awesome. So I guess that's how you advocate for the disability community. Is there anything that you would add to ways that you advocate that you didn't mention?
I'm also a autism blogger. I have my own blog series called The World of Autism, and from there, like I share a lot of not just my own stories and everything, but like through people too, like from other individuals through guest interviews and guest blog stories. Guys working together as a community to really support and like just to impact the lives of those with autism. Yeah.
That's incredible. Wow. Thank you so much for all of you do and using your voice, because that's hard for some people. So thank you so much for being a voice for so many people and really teaching society a different, like you said, a different world. So thank you for that. What is your daily life like? Has it shifted since the pandemic, or is it pretty much the same? I mean, how do you balance all the things that you do?
Well, the key for me with balancing everything, a lot of it has to do with my phone calendar or anything. Like I even have a planner too, just to be able to keep up with like, all right, I'm going to be doing this like real soon and scheduling everything. And like I with the pandemic, I know my regular work as a paraprofessional big time has impacted, because that's all over the world really, because of just switching into like the hybrid learning of in person and virtual and stuff. And like I have students that are virtual and I have students that are in person. So it's really different techniques that have to be used in inside and out of the classroom that to teach to the students that I work with.
Well, thank you for all you do in that area as well. I know, teachers are really trying to figure out different ways to adhere to their students and things like that. So, kudos to you for everything that you do.
Thank
What
you.
advice, of course, what advice do you have for the world?
My advice, and actually it kind of inspired me a little bit from the name of of your organization stuff, because like
Awesome.
I don't say the word can't, because that word doesn't exist in our dictionary. Because, I, from what I've grown up as, like, I know for me, I overcame a lot. And the biggest thing is that don't give up. Keep on, like, people got to keep on supporting each other, because that's how we're going to get through anything. So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
That's great advice. Yeah, we came up with the name From We Can to We Can because so many people and society itself put this label over the disability community, saying so many things that they can't do. And that's why I said From We Can't to We Can, because we can, you can. So I'm so glad that that was your slogan. Thank you again for all that you do. And is there anything else that you would like to add?
Just to let people know that, like, my follow my professional account is Exceptional Show, and also my blog website, The World of Autism, and check out every Tuesday at 8 p.m. that I'm one of the panelists for Asking Autistic. So make sure to register. You can come on and watch every week as I answer questions along with the other panelists that answer any questions about with living with autism. So
Awesome. You guys heard it here. Go check it out. Check out all the different things that she's doing, all the things that she's involved in. We're really proud of her, and we want to extend our congrats for everything that you do, and thank you, and give you a $10 Starbucks gift card, just as a little thank you from us to you. We are just so proud and so thankful that you decided to share your story. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for tuning in. Go check her out. She's doing awesome things, and she's showing society that she can and everybody else can. We will see you guys next time.